I was asked every day by many, many people, would you do it again? When are you going to play him again? La, la, la. Anything is possible, I suppose. It's not for me to say, really.
First of all, I want to know, there's been so many great supplemental stories about Obi-Wan since the prequels came out. I'm curious if you had a favorite, whether it be a novel, a comic, an episode of Clone Wars, or beyond.
I don't really familiar with all of them, to be honest. I mean, it's quite funny. After I finished episode 3, I really didn't think much about him until more recently. And I didn't watch the Clone Wars. I've dipped into them a little bit for this. I read the novel that was written about called Obi-Wan Kenobi, but I read it after we shot this series. I don't know, because I enjoyed playing him so much again, and I read it after. It's not the story that we use for our series, so but I like that. I like the way that he's written that story, and it's interesting having just told a story that takes place between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, to suddenly read this novel of the same time period. In a way, it was very interesting.
I love that you said you hadn't thought about it much, because I was like, I believe I've tortured you for like 10 years being like, would you ever play Obi-Wan again? And here we are.
You're one of the reasons that that it happened then, because that's really why it came about. Was I was asked, I mean, I'm not on social media anymore, but when I was asked every day by many, many people, would you do it again? When are you going to play him again? La, la, la. And then in interviews, I was asked 2 questions at the end of every interview was, when they say this last question, I was always asked, would you do a sequel to Trainspotting, and will you play Obi-Wan Kenobi again? And it was always the same. So I started feeling the fondness that people had for the prequels at last, after a long time of not knowing that really. I started thinking about it and thinking there must be a great story between episode 3 and 4. And I started answering the question to journalists saying, yeah, I would be interested to play him again. And then Disney called me and asked me to come in for a meeting. And they asked me, did I mean it? They said, look, we've been reading that you say that you'd play him again. Do you want to? And I said, yeah, let's try and find a great story between episode 3 and 4.
And here we are. There's also some great fan theories that have come out about the prequel era, and I would love your opinion on a couple of them. One came true. Okay. What did you think when Darth Maul ended up being alive with robot legs?
I didn't know about it until we started working on this.
Okay.
I didn't know about it, so there you go.
He's alive with robot spider legs. Well, he was. Do you think Mace Windu is still alive?
No. I don't think so, is he? No,
I don't know. We never saw the body, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh. And Boba Fett, he crawled out of that Sarlacc pit. So it's like anything's possible.
Anything is possible, I suppose. It's not for me to say, really. I could be cheating someone out of a sequel, sequel role.
Samuel L. Jackson's like, you in?
No, I don't think so. I think he went out that window, and it was a long way up.
Yeah, pretty high up.
Yeah, sorry, Sam.
I got to wrap, but thank you so much. Such a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you too. Take care.
Take care.